It's now a month after the Gorge Waterfalls, so it seems only fitting that I finally put something out about what happened and finish off this little training for my big scary goal dream series. So here we go. If you follow me on Strava or anywhere else, you probably have noticed that the race did not go as planned. The big scary dream lives on to be dreamt some more. Yeah, dropped out about 24 miles in. I think it was just a result of being a little sick and really like under rested with some really bad sleep. But yeah, heart rate was spiking from the start, couldn't get it down, head felt all sorts of out of it, ended up getting like woozy and dizzy feeling just before I dropped. So yeah, it was definitely the right call, but boy does it sting. Like very unsatisfied with the end result of the full training block. That being said, all credit to Adam Peterman, and Tracy Knopp, who just had phenomenal days that I was unlikely to match, even at my best. So I think I said going in that third or fourth might have been good enough for a resume spot on the team, because only the top two were auto qualifiers. However, now that the full list has come out, yeah, my third place there, no matter how close it was to the top two, was not gonna match the likes of Jim Wamsley and Zach Miller, who were waiting in the wings on the resume team. So, you know, that helps ease the pain a lot, because like I said, I doubt I was beating Adam or Trayson. And then had I finished third or fourth and had a dream day, I still wasn't making the team. So, you know, that does help. And we are sending over one stacked team to Worlds. If I was a betting man, I'd put a lot on the US bringing home gold. So, you know, I'm okay with that. I care enough about the sport and how the US is represented that is very exciting to me, and definitely helps reduce the personal sting to a lot lower level. Yeah. Second thing that helps, the very next week, after getting home and resting really well, I went out and got second at the Race to Roby Creek, which is essentially Boise and Southern Idaho's biggest run. So that was cool. You know, definitely didn't make me fully satisfied, but it was pretty exciting. Also like over a minute course personal best, so that was cool too. It showed me that even with very non-specific training, yeah, I was in good shape. So that's where we're at. Also, second time doing this whole video. I have a bunch of footage from the other one, and I don't know. I think I still wasn't ready. So we're gonna hope this is the final version, and yeah, more to come on that, or more to come up next, I should say. I've now attempted the 100K twice, both times resulting in DNFs on the roads and the trails, and both times with spots on Team USA on the line. Not a super fun stat that I like to have, but it is what it is. I've decided if I do try 100K again, I need to go in with a mindset that just says, let's have fun and try to finish. I know I can do it. Like, I've done technical, slow, 9-hour, 50 miles. So I know I can do it. I just need to take the pressure off. I thought it was off this time, but looking back, I had a ton of pressure on myself. So that was not helpful. I need to just go prove to myself that I can do it, and then try to do it for you know, for a result. So that's a first piece of advice from someone who's now failed at the same big goal twice. Okay, second piece of advice. Shift the focus off yourself, like right away. Or just shift the focus broader. I have my, you know, my post-it note right at my desk at work that says zoom out. And I find it easier to zoom out by just intentionally focusing on something else, or in this case, someone else. As soon as I dropped from Gorge, I hopped basically immediately in to start crewing my boy Jake all day with Anton, who was driving around crewing him. And I cannot tell you how amazing and helpful that was to wash the pain of the DNF off. Jake had a phenomenal race. I think it was his first ultra, but definitely his first 100K. And he crushed it, finished 12th. Just had an awesome day, and it was such an honor to just be part of that. So it doesn't have to be the day or the minute you drop out or miss a goal, but once you've digested it, try and find some other way to give back. Promise me, or I promise you, it helps a lot. So that's number 2. Piece of advice number 3, celebrate anyway. You know, this is a hard sport, puts a lot of abuse on the body, and if you made it through a training block ready to go on your goal race, no matter what happens, celebrate that work. You know, even if it's an injury that forces you to drop out, something that requires some time off afterwards, you're still gonna possess all the mental benefits that went into that training block. So even if there's a physical layoff afterwards, that stuff's not going away. And hopefully the physical stuff's gonna, you know, continue, barring something really big injury-wise. So, you know, it's definitely worth celebrating, no matter what the race result was. I know it's easy to say, right? We always talk about that, like, you know, it's all about the journey, right? The training, but you can't really say it enough. You just keep going and keep telling yourself that until it sinks in, because it is 100% true. It's worth celebrating, no matter what the result was, and you will come back and you'll try it again. So, you know, that's number 3. Celebrate anyway. Piece of advice number 4 is actually a 2-parter. It's look ahead and mix it up. So I'm sure you'll have other goals when this one went wrong. You might even already have some on the schedule or the calendar, as I do. So after you've finished wallowing for a sufficient amount of time, just that simple. Focus on what comes next. Don't forget the first 3 things we just went over, though. I think those pieces of advice are really helpful to do in order. But once you've you know, processed it and learned whatever you can from the DNF or the missed goal, whatever it was, just, you know, look ahead. No point in looking backwards anymore. So that's advice number 4. And then second half of that advice, mix it up. This is my personal favorite thing. When I miss a goal, I rarely like to make that same race the next goal. I'm sure other people might be the opposite, some people, but for me, I'm sick of it, right? I missed it. No amount of trying it again is gonna help me achieve it. It's done, it's in the back, you know, it's in the past. Like, I'm not gonna go make Team USA this year. Like, that goal is done. Sure, I have another chance at Broken Arrow, but that might be the competitive or most competitive like ultra ever on US soil. So if I decide to go, it's gonna be to just go have fun and have a race. But yeah, what's done is done. I could go try and use that fitness at another 100K this spring, but mentally I'm over it. Like, I'm sick of 4-hour slog long runs. I want to have fun. So I've taken this advice very literally. And just a week or 2 weeks ago now, went out and did my annual downhill mile tradition, which went pretty well. So yeah, just look ahead, mix it up, and just remember, like, this is for fun, right? It's fun for me anyway, so hopefully it is for you. And if it's not fun for you, don't keep doing it. Find something new, find some new challenge, some new event, totally different sport if you have to. Just remember that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's the only salient and useful advice I can think of right now. But I'm sure something else will pop up, and I'll take my GoPro out on another run. But for now, those 4 things, hopefully they're helpful for you. Let me know down in the comments if you got anything out of that. Actually, let me know if you didn't get anything out of that, and I'll be sure to keep it up on my YouTube for someone else. All right, peace out.